International Certificate of Competence. An International Certificate of Competence (ICC) is a certificate which may be issued to anyone who has successfully completed certain national boating licenses or has passed an examination to prove the necessary competence for pleasure craft operation. ICC is the only sailing license approved by United Nations as a legitimate recreational sailing license. Persons wishing to be tested in the United Kingdom need to be tested by an approved ICC test center. Although only guaranteed to be accepted in countries that have adopted the relevant UN resolution, the ICC is a useful document to carry and will generally be accepted where proof of competence is required. In very general terms, an ICC is required for the inland waterways of Europe and for inland and coastal waters of Mediterranean countries. For the coastal waters of Northern Europe, the ICC is generally not required. However, to all of these generalizations there are exceptions. Description of the ICC. The ICC is a product of the United Nations Economic Commission for Europe Inland Water Committee UNECIWC Resolution 40, hereafter called Resolution 40. This states that the ICC may be issued by a government of one state to its nationals and residents who may be on the waters of a foreign state on condition that both accept the requirements and conditions set out in Resolution 40. Governments may appoint competent authorities to issue ICC on their behalf. Globally, International Yacht Training Worldwide (IYT) has been delegated such authority by both Ireland and the UK, and the Royal Yachting Association (RYA) and the British Sub-Aqua Club (BSAC) are both authorized by the UK. The ICC provides documentary assurance from one government to another that the holder meets the levels of competence laid down in Resolution 40. However, the acceptance of Resolution 40 is often caveated. History of the ICC. Application of the ICC. Implementation of Resolution 40. The following US member states have adopted Resolution 40 and thus officially accept the ICC as a proof of competence in their territories: Austria, Belarus, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, Czech Republic, Finland, Germany, Hungary, Ireland, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Norway, Romania, Serbia, Slovakia, South Africa not a member state, Switzerland, the United Kingdom, and Ukraine. Implementation of Resolution 14. The following US member states have adopted the earlier Resolution 14. Also, these countries accept the ICC: France, Italy, and Poland. States that have not adopted Resolution 40. The following US member states have not accepted the Resolution 40 nor the Resolution 14: Greece, Moldova, Portugal, Spain, Russian Federation, Sweden. Individual states. Finland. Finland has adopted the resolution but does not require the ICC for normal yachts. Sufficient age and skill is enough and does not use 70 for its inland waters. Some official and some quality-assured non-official certificates, mainly the Coastal Master Certificates of the Navigation Association and the Scouts, are regarded as fulfilling knowledge requirements of ICC for coastal waters. Courses for the 70 part are arranged separately by many organizations. The certificate itself is issued by the authorities, usually based on such documents. The ICC is required for masters of boats chartered manned for international voyages in addition to a domestic certificate, and for masters of recreational vessels with length more than 24 meters. Ireland. The Irish Sailing Association is uniquely authorized by the Irish Department of Transport to issue ICC to only Irish citizens. Holders of the ICC license are able to operate recreational vessels for recreational use in European waters where an ICC is required, and proves to local authorities that the skipper has the required Irish qualifications for skippering the vessel. United Kingdom. International Yacht Training Worldwide (IYT Worldwide), the Royal Yachting Association (RYA), and the British Sub-Aqua Club BSAC are, with the authority of the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency (MCA), approved to issue ICC to those who meet the mandated requirements and the competency requirements. ICC are able to be issued by these associations to citizens of nations who are not signatories. In this manner, for example, USA citizens can gain the ICC. In the USA, Nautica International Sailing Education facilitates the issuance of the ICC through the UK government via the Royal Yachting Association. UK ICC are for use on British registered vessels in the waters of foreign states that participate in Resolution 40 without the need to comply with those states' national certification requirements. An ICC does not enable a British ICC holder to skipper a non-British registered vessel. If a British skipper wants to skipper a non-British registered vessel, then he/she must be qualified per the regulations of the country in which the vessel is registered. The UK ICC was only available to British citizens or bona fide British residents. This has now been extended to cover other nationals. Estonia. Estonia requires operators of a small pleasure craft 2.5-24 and with 25 m2 sail area or 25 kW plus power to have an international certificate of competence. The Maritime Administration has licensed training institutions to carry through courses based on which the Road Administration issues certificates of competence that conform to international standards.